CEO of defunct Beige Bank, Michael Ninaku, has pleaded not guilty to multiple charges of stealing and money laundering filed against him by the Attorney General. A total of 43 charges have been filed, with other offences, including fraudulent breach of trust, attached as well. Deputy Attorney General Alfred Twayeboa told an Accra High Court the alleged crimes were discovered following investigations to the bank after its license was revoked and placed under receivership by the Bank of Ghana. Mr. Ninaku denies the allegations and has been granted bail. Court correspondent Joseph Akable joins us with more. Now, Joseph, the AG's office, we understand, shed some light on what investigations uncovered regarding movement of depositors' funds around.
So, Maps, the allegation is that Mr. Ninaku moved depositors' funds totaling 1.2 billion cedis from their accounts without their consent or they being aware of such a transaction into the accounts of personal companies that he either owned wholly or was a majority shareholder of. We are told that as at the time that the bank went into receivership, those monies, which the total is 1.2 billion cedis, had not been returned into the depositors' accounts. And so the AG explains that if not for the banking sector cleanup and the bailout that was carried out by the state, it would have meant that all the depositors who held various accounts in the Beige Bank would not have been able to access their funds should they have gone over to the bank to attempt to withdraw any amount of money.
But Mr. Ninaku denies these allegations?
In fact, his lawyers led by Atuya denies the allegations. He described the transactions as regular banking transactions, which he says was clearly documented, and it's for that reason that the Attorney General's office has access to those transactions. And he says in due course, they will be demonstrating to the court that the allegations leveled against him are untrue.
Joseph, tell us about the bail conditions.
He's been granted bail in the sum of 200 million cedis with 3 sureties, 2 to be justified. This means that 2 of the 3 persons who will be signing court documents to indicate that they should be held responsible should Mr. Ninaku fail to show up in court. They will have to show that they own landed properties worth 200 million cedis before Mr. Ninaku will be allowed to go home.
All right, Joseph Akable has been speaking to the AG's office. Let's take a listen.
We are satisfied with the conditions set by the courts. I think it is fair to us. It's also fair to the accused person.
I mean, why did it take so long to bring this particular matter? I mean, more than 2 years. It went to the circuit court, then it was withdrawn. What was going on behind the scenes?
Yes, you need to see in cases like this, you need to have time to do a thorough investigation. We are talking about figures. It's not something that you can compute. You need to have the experts to go through the books. So we have decided to let some space so that we can do everything. So that when we come to court, we don't have problems to how we arrive at figure A or figure B. So it's about a thorough investigation. And
in terms of concluding on your facts, you did indicate that as of now, those monies have not been returned. So it means that the depositors' funds that the state paid back for us, you still don't, you're not able to trace those monies.
Exactly, that's the point. The depositors needed to be paid. The government had to pay. We are now in court to prosecute and, if possible, recover. You know, if you paid an amount of 1.2 billion from the taxpayers' money, you need to money back. You can get it back only when you take a legal action as done today. So this is and I can assure you that there are other cases that will also very soon hit the courts and a lot of investigations to recover those monies.
I mean, if you say other cases, are we looking in relation to the other collapsed banks?
Exactly. Banks, microfinance, savings and loans.
All those are matters that you are seeking to go after the individuals who played one role or the other that resulted in the collapse.
Let me sound this warning to those who were involved in savings and loans, microfinance and other banking institutions. If you were involved and the state had to cough money to pay your deposits, you'll be called upon to answer certain charges.
And the state is ready for this particular matter with your evidence and everything?
We are very much